Hi there and welcome back to the channel Life of Bob. Today's walk carries on my series of walks from the book by Carol Burkinshaw, the book being Walks for All Ages, 20 Circular Walks in South Yorkshire. This is walk number 6 in the book and it's around or very close to the Redmires Reservoir. So here's the route. It takes us from the car park at the top reservoir down the road until we then cut through some woods over towards the bottom reservoir. From here we then take the route of the old Redmires Conduit. The Redmires Conduit was a water course created to take water from the reservoirs to a smaller reservoir in the Crooks area of Sheffield. We follow this until we get to Lodge Moor. At this point we then follow the road through Lodge Moor and across to the side of the Rivelin Valley. From here it's a walk along the side of the valley through woodland until we meet the Wyming Brook. We then finish our walks retracing our steps up the Redmires Road back to the car park. So here are a few details about the walk. So the distance, it's approximately 5 miles in total. The gradient, there are some uphill sections. The severity, the book calls it moderate, and I think this is because some of the valley sections are very narrow and challenging and quite steep drops on either side. There's 2 styles to cross. The description, there's quiet lanes on very well marked paths and trails until Lodge Moor, and then we cross over to the valley section. Once we get to the valley section, this is a very narrow, tree rooted, unpaved forest trail and can be very steep in places. There's also some stepping stones to cross when we get to the Wyming Brook. Parking, I parked at the Redmires Reservoir. There's also alternative parking at Wyming Brook itself, and if you park there you can actually probably cut out the first part of the walk. Toilets and refreshments, there's none on the actual route, but there is a possible detour to either the Three Merry Lads or the Sportsman. The path when you're going along the valley does actually cross just next to the Three Merry Lads pub, and I actually nipped in there for a drink on my way around the walk. Dog friendly, yes, but do take care on the valley side as there are steep drops and narrow paths, so the book does suggest keeping dogs on the lead. So that's the walk. Hope you enjoy coming along with me, and obviously if you do, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, giving it a like. It doesn't cost anything and it does help the channel grow, and obviously if you do subscribe and hit that notification bell, you'll be kept up to date when I do further walks. So without further ado, enjoy the walk.
Thank you.
So where we are now is we're following the route of the old Rivelin Conduit, which was a structure that was built to carry water from the reservoirs down to the city. This particular conduit went down through Lodge Moor, Moor, and ended up at the reservoir that was just off School Road in Crooks. In fact, there's a road there called Reservoir Road not far from there, which butted onto it, and I think there's still a small reservoir now. However, I don't think the water goes via the same conduit anymore. There is a little bit of water in the conduit, but not that much. So here we go. We are now coming off the ground there, and now we're going onto the conduit again. And the conduit was like this all the way through the farmers' lands. You've got two walls on either side, and the farmers' lands in the middle. So let me just get over here. So to protect the water course, there are these passing places or little bridges across it to allow the farmers to move animals between fields without upsetting the water supply. Well, time to have a minor stop, have a quick drink. But it's a glorious day today. really nice. Sun shining. Weather couldn't be better actually. That's a little bit cool. It's about 24 degrees, so it's just a nice cool day. So we've made quite a way down the conduit so far. Got a few more open sections before we switch off it, and then we go through Lodge Moor. In fact, in the distance there, you could probably just make it up on the horizon. There's what looks like a tower. That tower was part of the old Lodge Moor Hospital, and I'll put a little bit about the Lodge Moor Hospital in text at the bottom. So yeah, decent place to stop and have a quick drink. Also, I'd just like to say thank you very much to my subscribers for getting me to 50 subscribers. I know 50 isn't much. It's a number that I never thought I'd get up to really, because I didn't think anybody would be really interested in these vlogs. So do please, thank you very much for what you've done, for doing that. Can I do ask a favour though? Just please do put a comment or a thumbs up just to say you like this video. And just a comment just to let me know what you think of the videos. Are they too long? Are they too short? Do you want more narration? Do you want less narration? And just really just let me know what you think of the walks. So thank you so much again for helping me get to the 50 milestone. That is a big one for me. Cheers. Well, better get on. It's 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's heat of the day. So here's where we leave the line of the conduit. The conduit now doesn't exist much from here into town. There are a few places where you can see evidence of it, and there was a couple of good YouTube channels that do that. What we're going to do now though is we're going to turn left on this road here and cross over the main road and head in towards where there's the Rivelin Valley. So hopefully from now you're going to be moving into more dirt track, well, through a little bit built up area first where these houses, but then we'll end up on a nice view on the valley side above the Rivelin Valley. So let's crack on. And here's where the landscape changes. I say we followed that conduit, which was pretty level, just slightly downhill but pretty flat. But now we've come across to the other side of Lodge Moor, and we're now on the side edge of the Rivelin Valley. And as we can see in the distance there, you can probably just about make out the Rivelin, one of the Rivelin dams. But what we're going to do, we're going to be going down this road and then crossing over, and we're going to be following paths that follow the side of the valley. So here we are in the Foxhag Nature Reserve. As it says here, it says this nature reserve is one of the best places in Sheffield for wildlife. Please enjoy your visit and help to protect wildlife by keeping to the paths and take any litter home with you. Let's take a picture of that actually. have a refreshing drink and my lunch. Cracking. So, nice to crack on to the walk again. Look at that, that's a cracking view. Can't beat that one. Well, that was the Redmires walk. Took me from Redmires here by the Redmires Reservoirs. It takes you down along the old coastway, then across and back along the Rivelin Valley. A good long walk. I mean, it's took me a while. I think I set off about 11 o'clock this morning. It's now about 4 o'clock. So yeah, it's took quite a while. It's not that long. I think it's about 5 or 6 miles. But I don't walk at a particularly fast pace. And I've got to admit, I found the bit coming back on the Rivelin Valley side a bit on the tough side. The paths there are a bit challenging. I did have a half an hour rest at the Three Merry Lads for a nice drink just to sort of cool things up, and then set off back. So if you have enjoyed this walk, do please give it a thumbs up. So it always helps the algorithms. And if you'd like to see some other the walks that I've done and some that I'm going to be doing, hit that subscribe button and the notification button, and then you'll know that it's going to come up. So as I say, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.